Welcome to Highway 50 in Nevada, lovingly called the Loneliest Road. Driving it, you can see why. Not much to see at first until you really start looking. You might find the oldest bar, the oldest drawings, or just plain out old in the plains. So let's go adventure in this rarely tread corner of the world and discover how not lonely this road really is. I land in Reno, and I'm charmed by the old world glitz and glamour of the smallest big city in Nevada. They got their own sphere, great food, and class on tap. I mean, where else can you see Journey, Dennis Miller, and Blake Shelton all in one place? Jumping north 2 hours, I find myself in Gerlach, which is the gateway to Burning Man. So that's what they do with all the bikes. From here you can hire a tour to take you to the playa, where the festival takes place, hosting thousands of free spirits each year. Coming off season affords you some specific scenic moments and to take in the dramatic landscape and permanent art that has been left behind. Beyond man-made beauty, the nature here is unique, including the natural geysers that continually bubble and spurt out of rainbow-colored volcanoes. On the way out of town, make sure you stop at Bruno's Country Club, and by country they mean in the country. No chicken cordon bleu here, but a hell of a patty melt for sure. Happily burnt out, we head back just south of Reno to Virginia City, which, no joke, is my new favorite perfectly preserved and thriving little western town ever. First things first, a drink. And for that, I literally stumble into this gem, the Silver Dollar, which just happens to be voted the best dive bar in the world or something like that. Any place with a panty dream catcher is award-winning in my book. Besides an infinitely interesting decor, they have the greatest Bloody Mary that, if you order when the sun is shining, is a cool $6 and pure happiness in a cup. If that wasn't great enough, the bar serves dogs, like real dogs, who drink like sailors. Damn, that's adorable. Properly sauced, we check into the Washoe Haunted Saloon tour, complete with a ghost detector, which was questionable, I'll be honest. Then our ghost host showed us an actual picture of a spook, and suddenly things got spookier as we explored the 3-story dungeon of demons.
Creepy at all? This is creepy at all?
She does actually rock. I'll have a mental note about her doing it in the back of my head, and I'll put my phone on her. She does not like them up when I have my phone on her, so she's a little stubborn, but I think she's...
The thing's going nuts! Pants properly soiled, it was time for some liquid courage, and Bucket of Blood's infamous locally sourced muddled Manhattan fit the bill perfectly. Loosened up, we listened to some music, gambled, possibly won a car, and met this lovely lady that had the Guinness Book World Record for most songs known by heart. They were all from the 1920s, but still impressive. Before taking off, we considered taking an old Western photo like these fine folks, but honestly, why even attempt redoing perfection? Look at that kid's face. Alright, from V-City, glorious Lake Tahoe is a sneeze away. Here the air is cool and fresh, and the alpine roads make you feel like you are completely in a new state. The ancient body of water is one of the deepest and largest, and is by far one of the clearest. Our rooms at the Hyatt had us literally steps away from exploring the seductive wilderness, which we did with reckless enthusiasm.
I'm going on a hike now. You don't understand what it's like to be a travel writer. They make you go on these trips to see all the things, and it's fantastic. But you like drunk at 12, and then it's like, oh, let's go on a hike, and they go paragliding. Paragliding.
Look, it's hard work, okay? Deal with it.
Oh.
With our flasks, with our water bottles filled, we hit the trails, and after an exhilarating hike, we found ourselves in the heavens, seeing all the glory and this rock that looks like a monkey for ourselves. Tahoe, you are a delight. Having been high, we go low and descend into Highway 50, the loneliest road in America. The emptiness intensifies our empty stomachs, and fortunately we run into the town of Middlegate, which consists of a soon-to-be-condemned roadhouse and not much else. This place is a dream for dreamers and affords all the patina and character that guarantee a fire Instagram story. Don't forget to check the attached general store for all your necessities. Yes, that is a condom and a razor. I mean, I couldn't write that if I wanted to. The deal here is the Middlegate Monster. Nearly 8 pounds of human consumable food for a cool $24.95. Plus, if you finish it without leaving the table, you get a free t-shirt. Challenge accepted, I readied myself for a competition worthy of my time. Upon its arrival, however, I knew it was going to be a battle to the death. Vanquished, I tucked tail, dropped 2 Alka-Seltzers from the general store that were wildly overpriced, and prayed for indigestion salvation. Needing to walk off my embarrassment of failure, we stopped at the Cathedral Gorge State Park, which was a mind-blower. This stunning geological wonder is just sitting next to the road waiting for you to explore. Within minutes, you are parked at its entrance and allowed to wander literally into the void, with towering rust-red cliffs hugging each footstep. And from the depths of the gorge, just down the road, we found ourselves on top of the world, once again in Baker, sitting in the heart of the Great Basin National Park. This alpine region is a heartbreaker, with lots of hiking trails and amazing caverns that you can tour with a ranger. If you're lucky, he'll even test the acoustics for you. Above ground, we checked into the Stargazer Inn, which is located literally in the middle of nowhere, and its name is not just for a cute keychain. This is one of the darkest places on planet Earth, and when night falls, you immediately know how unique that really is. Having overdosed on nature and beauty, we remedy ourselves by ending in good old Vegas. We beeline it for the ultra-swanky Speakeasy Steakhouse Stanton Social, and watch the ceremonial lighting of the meats done tableside. You think it's a gimmick until you put a morsel in your mouth. Now, I'm lighting all my food on fire before consuming. That's a fact. Dessert, they drizzle chocolate into the fire, and it's just as good. But for the sweetest finish to an epic trip, we checked out Absinthe, which might be the best show I've seen in a long time. This incredibly funny, immersive, boozy spectacle happens all around you, leaving you slack-jawed, flabbergasted, and quite frankly, in need of a vacation from an epic vacation. I love that they call this the Loneliest Road, because all I found here was new friends, amazing unique places, and meats that lit the way to happiness.